Alright, so now that you've had a chance to work on your Prezis a little bit, we are going to do another little demonstration on some of the other features that you can use. First off, we are going to start by adding another frame. So I brought you to this screen. This is the screen that comes up when you first log in to Prezi. And you can see right here, if I come down to here, I see this is my presentation that I've been working on, and I can edit it. I can go to edit right from this screen. So if I click edit, it's going to load and take me to that. So wait a second for it to load again. Again, loading is all dependent upon your internet speed and the processor, I suppose, in your computer. So we're going to start by coming back here, and we are going to draw another rectangle frame. So we'll put one right over here, similar to our others. And there we go. And we are going to look at some of those formatting things for our frames. So if you look at if you press on this, which says Insert Frames, it shows you several formatting options. So you can kind of just go through here and look at the different types of formatting that you can use. So they have a picture and some text, and then they have big blocks of text and a picture, and they have split down here. And these are similar to what you see in, say, PowerPoint or another presentation. We're just going to use our blank frame for now, so I'm going to click out of that and come back over here to my frame. I'm going to add, in fact, I'll add it over here. I am going to add a text, and I'll type it up here and then just move it down. So I want to put in the nucleus. There we go. So I'll click on that, and if I go to this edit text, if I don't like what it looks like, I can make it the subtitle text. I can do body on it. Let's move this. There we go. So it's out of the way. I can make it smaller, of course, and bigger like we talked about. I can also change the color. Even though we have preset colors, I can change that to whatever I want to. Now, staying with the preset colors will allow it to be more uniform throughout. I can make it bold. Come over here and do that. I can put it in italics. I can put a colored box behind it like this. And then, of course, if you have big paragraphs of text, there are a number of things you can do. You can move the orientation of your text. You can add in bulleting. You can move it around an object. So similar things that you'll recognize in other text editing type software. So we'll move out of here and we'll come back over to this because I want to move it down onto my screen. And we'll go ahead and we'll use our little feature here to move us just a bit closer. I have a nice big view of it. There we go. And I'm going to move my box in because it's really a lot bigger than I need it to be. All right. So next, I'm going to show you our highlighting. We're going to go ahead and put in another text box. And we'll put go. And we're going to move this over. Let's put it here. So now what I want to do is I want to come up here and I want to highlight. I'm going to grab my highlighter down there, and here it is. I've got it, and I will just highlight right across this. And I can move it just like anything else. So if I don't like quite how it looks, I can do that. I can also move the entire thing if I want to move it down or around or however I want to move it. Now this actually makes it somewhat difficult to see, so I'm not going to use this particular function, at least not right here in my presentation, but it is a neat option to be able to highlight certain things in the presentation. Okay, so we're also going to insert another picture, but this time we're going to insert it from our hard drive. So from my collection, if I go down to from my collection, oops, I forgot. That's the one that's there on the thing. So I got to input it from file. Come down here and I'm just going to search for my picture. There it is. And we'll open it and it comes up right there. So it's a little small. I'm going to make it a bit bigger and I'm going to move it. So that's over here. Now remember, you can do your image enlargements and reductions this way or this way. And the great thing about Prezi is that it will really hone in on your pieces. So if you select that particular piece rather than the whole slide, you'll see a lot. You'll see the whole picture in front of your screen rather than all the background. And we're going to see some of that in our next intro after we finish this part. So I've added my picture and I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'll move it up a little bit so it looks like it's grouped a bit better with my text. So like that looks good. And now we are going to add a video. Now to add a video, I need to go over here to YouTube and I'm gonna pick a video that I like. So I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna go. So let's see what we have. And I've seen this one a few times. It's really neat, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in. So all I need to do is to copy it from right here. I'm gonna pause this so it's not running in the background. And I come back over here. Now I don't want to put it on this slide. I'm actually gonna move it over. I'd like it to be part of my intro slide. So I'm gonna put it in here and I'm going to insert YouTube video and paste my link in here and insert, and there it is. So I use my little functions here to move it around, and it's a little big. I can't really see my arrow, so I'm going to shrink it down some and then move it down some more. All right. So still a little big. Oh, that's good. All right. So I can click off of that and it allows me, let's go ahead and we'll move out a little bit so we can see better. So there we go. We've added a video and we checked out the highlighting a little. We decided it wasn't a great idea with that, and played a little bit with the text, how you can change the colors, and you can go to you can use some of the title text, or you can use the subtitle text, and you can use your body text, and then you can change the colors. So they don't have to be standard if you want to highlight something. So say if I wanted to highlight this without actually using the highlighter, I could select this and maybe just change this one. So maybe something like that. And that's a neat highlighting type tool. It's not the actual highlighter, but it is a neat way to highlight text so the eyes are drawn to it because it's different than the others. All right, so now that you've seen my demonstration of those pieces, I'm gonna let you guys go and work on yours. And then later on, we'll talk about how to put it all together.